The yellow building on the left there is my hotel, and there's the Pletner boats to the right, filling up with Japanese tourists. The Japanese coach just arrived. About 100 tourists got out, straight into the boat, and they're going to sail over to Bled Island, which is that island just there.
Such is the way of the world, you can never know just where to put all your faith and how will it grow. Gonna rise up, burning black holes and dark memories. Gonna rise up, turn mistakes into gold.
Well, I'm making some good progress. I'm about a quarter of the way around the lake now, and I'm heading for Bled Castle, which is up on the top of that hill. So I'm now entering the town of Bled. Got a few restaurants. The prices here are very expensive actually. Some tourist shops and plenty of hotels in this area. My hotel's a bit further on around the lake, but I'd say I'm in a better position, to be honest.
Such is the passage of time, too fast to fold. Suddenly swallowed by signs, lo and behold. Gonna rise up, find my direction magnetically. Gonna rise up, throw down my ace in the hole.
This is a place called Villa Ricky, which seems to be an old abandoned disused villa on the edge of the lake. Just arrived at the what I think is the cathedral here in Bled. Take a walk up these steps and investigate further. Now going to step into Bled Castle, which is up these steps. It's saying here 15 minutes to walk. So you know how steep it is, because it's pretty much at the top of that cliff. Looks like the snow's melting. Apparently there's a lot of construction going on because they had such a bad winter when they actually planned to do the reconstruction. They didn't get much work done. This is part of the castle now. Have a look at this.
Cup I ask silently. All my destinations will accept the one that's me, so I can breathe. Circles they grow and they swallow people whole. After lives they say goodnight to wives they'll never know. And a mind full of questions and a teacher in my soul. And so it goes. Closer or I'll have to go. Holding me like gravity are places that pull. If ever there was someone to keep me at home, it would be you.
So I'm now walking along the defensive walls of the castle, and the main area that's left is the area that faces away from the lake. And there really is some terrific views over the Alps. Take a look at this. So I'm just following an old mountain path that takes me back down towards the lake itself, and then I'm hoping, I've done about halfway around it now, so I'm hoping to walk around the other half, head back towards the hotel.
Everyone I come across in cages they bought, they think of me and my wandering, but I'm never what they thought. I got my indignation, but I'm pure in all my thoughts. I'm alive.
I can see plenty of boats going over to the island now. Most of them quite rowdy. I hear a lot of shouting and voices. I take it they're not sinking. Right, let's follow this walkway along. I've started climbing uphill now, pretty steep. Some of it's quite laden in snow. Other parts not too bad actually, like this. That's where I've come from. This is the little pathway I'm following. So you can see coming up there, just along that ridge. Then round the corner, and we continue up this way. It's getting steeper. It's definitely getting more slippery, but the pathway is still well defined, so I think I can safely continue on. Right, this bit here is a bit ropey. Literally, you've got to hang on to that rope as you're climbing across this pathway, and then it does come into this barricaded pathway, pleased to say. So onwards, and there we go. I'd say that's worth it. What a terrific view of the lake with the island in the middle. Still out of breath. Snow-capped mountains in the background there. Absolutely beautiful. If you want to know why I'm out of breath, that's why. There's about 50 steps there. Wow, I hope there's another way down. Incredible. It's about 5:45, the sun sets in about half an hour. So I'm going to follow the trail up a little bit further. I'm pretty much at the top obviously, but I'm just going to follow up a little bit further, and there's another trek going down. So I might have a look at that one, see if it's easier to do. If not, I'll go back down the way I came up. But what a way to finish the day. What a beautiful place.
Wind in my hair, I feel part of everywhere. Underneath my being is a road that disappears. Late at night I hear the trees, they're singing with the dead overhead. Leave it to me as I find a way to be. Consider me a satellite forever orbiting. I knew all the rules, but the rules did not know me. Guaranteed.
Here I am. Now this, if I can get this in focus, come on, what's going on? This is the problem with this camera actually. Not the problem, but because it's got a bigger sensor, you have sections of the image that are in focus and sections that aren't. So I'm in focus, the trees are not. Where the GoPro has such a small sensor that everything is in focus, or everything is out of focus, as some people say. But anyway, this is the crazy part. Well, actually the crazy part was those steps, but now this is equally as crazy, because you come around here, this is really slippery as well, so you've got to be careful. I'm holding onto the rail, and then you've got to get down there. Now it's actually not too bad, to be fair, but you do get this little rope to hold just in case. I suppose because, not that it's too treacherous, you can walk along unaided really, but the consequences of falling down there, probably not death, it's probably, well, about 20-25 feet down there. So I guess they put the rope in there just in case. There is another scenic point that is similar height, I believe, but a little bit further over, and you could actually get to the second one from where I was on the first one, but because it was getting a bit dark, I thought I'd better not chance it. You can hear the bell of the church or the cathedral over on Bled Island. Not sure what it's signifying because it's actually 6:35. This is where the Bled ice hockey team play their games. Heard they're inside right now training. This is one of many restaurants here in Bled. The trouble is they're also extremely expensive. Some of these have got food on them for like 30-35 euros for a main course. I found one with curry last night, but it was 20 euros just for a main course of curry. Then you had to buy your naan bread and drinks. So for me it's just the bread rolls that I bought from the grocery store earlier on.
We found our place on the branch of an old gum tree. Our feet would sway to a voice in the breeze. And birds would sing on the banks of a narrow stream. These memories will stay with me.